How Vanoss beat YouTube. I beat my meat. I mean, he's still... Google. Let me see. He actually still does pretty all right. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Like... I mean, it's... That's good views. Can't really hate on it. It's not like at the peak, but again, it's like everyone goes through like peaks and valleys. And, oh, he fell off. He doesn't get 8 million per video anymore. I'd say it's still pretty decent. It's like his audience would have grown up, but they still kind of watch him. So I respect it. And at the same time as well, it's like he's made his money. He's happy. At this point, he probably just does it for the passion, which I respect.
VanossGaming was the 4th most subscribed gaming channel of the...
Franklin will eventually come to defend his home. It's also filled as well. There's so many. There's so many. What?
There is a new Brainrot GT5 meme going viral.
If you dive under the sea... If you dive...
Did you know if you visit Franklin's house using Trevor and shoot rockets at the house, you will actually get a text message from Franklin? But if you wait long enough, Franklin will eventually show up to defend his home. If you pull...
Why did that take off? Why did that take off? The original.
People underestimate.
Okay, none of this is funny. I think it's like an Instagram Reels meme.
2010s, whose Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, and Gary's Mod Funny Moments videos captured the hearts of billions.
Oh no, there's a fly in here again. Alright bro, just leave me alone, I'm streaming, alright? For real.
But most
Stop flying on the mic.
viewers don't know much about Vanoss himself or the story behind his success. He doesn't do podcasts or interviews, rarely appears on camera, and keeps his personal life private. So...
That's a bit of a cap. I've seen his Instagram pretty active. He actually posted a photo dump recently where he was showing his face multiple times.
what makes his content so good? Why did his channel grow so much faster than the friends he plays with?
God, there's all those people. I forgot these guys. H2O, how's he doing? The only thing I remember about H2O Delirious is like Max Mofo had like beef with him because when Max Mofo went offline, this is like old head lore. I don't know if anyone remembers this. There was like a huge Rust server and H2O would purposely wait until Max went offline to like destroy his base and then denied it. Okay. There are some views. You know what? I actually can't be asked to go through everyone here, to be honest.
With and behind the mask, who is Evan Fong really? Well, in this
Louis Calibre streams now? Okay.
video, I'm going to answer these questions and...
Vanoss is probably the best of his group. I mean, he was the leader, right? He was the leader, pretty much. I feel like he was basically... He was basically he was like the grounded guy of the group. The guy that, you know, was like the level-headed character, I guess. Because everyone else that surrounded him were just bit characters. So that's why it made the most sense.
explain the 3 reasons why Vanoss is so successful. The first of which can be explained by how Vanoss's channel blew up in the first place.
I just know Evan was the one that grew the first. Like, I remember he did a remix of White Boy 7th Street. Like, he was on a live stream, but it's just like him raging and like talking shit to people. He's like, oh, it doesn't matter what your name is. Like, talking to some guy. And Evan turned that into like this remix song.
What's your name?
Look at that old YouTube banner. Oh my god.
Many lad touch kids?
Oh, I just know we got Turbo cancelled. You Fear and Hunger for the 10.
It doesn't matter what your name is. It doesn't matter.
All I know about Mini Lads is Denogler and Terrorizer just make jokes at his expense constantly, like even to this day.
White Boy 7th Street found it and loved it and like re-uploaded it and promoted Evan. And Evan gained like 12,000 subscribers.
God, I'm trying to find... What's PewDiePie... The PewDiePie old YouTube layout that had the amnesia. Oh, there it is. Remove your fat head out the way. How do I view it? Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's right. It was like a Steam profile. You could customize every aspect. Yeah, look at that. Fridays with PewDiePie.
Me or screaming with me. Smiley face. My name is...
The scariest thing is he was younger there than I am now. God, he has such a good jawline. Like, I was just always mugged. You know what's funny? I was walking around Melbourne yesterday, and I usually wear like suit pants and a tucked in shirt with like a cap on and stuff. And I thought I was dressed pretty nice, right? And then this Asian guy walks past me. And keep in mind, it was like 30-degree heat. Well, it was like 20 degrees, but it felt like 30. And he was like, he had like a cigarette in his mouth, unlit, obviously for the aesthetic. And he had like this leather jacket. And he had his head down, chiseled jawline. And I was that aura struck. I said out loud under my breath, mogged. Like, I just knew it was like, you know, when it gets that bad that you just have to say mogged out loud because you realize how, like, yeah, you guys get it. You guys get it.
In like 2 days. Because at that time, White Boy 7 Street was like the biggest COD YouTuber on the planet.
He probably heard you. No, I said it pretty quietly. It was like a self-admittance kind of thing.
Multiple million.
One online thing to say.
Of subs.
Yeah.
You think I act any differently in person?
He re-uploaded that. Yeah, Evan gained like 12,000 subs that day. And then he started doing these edits for...
I remember like when I had Fitz over here to help me build the PC when I first moved here. And I was saying to him, like, if you can come over, that'd be based. And he's like, what does that mean? I was like, shit. I slipped again.
For other creators too that were like...
Like, I unless I'm talking to like parents or sponsors, I just speak the exact same.
Bigger at the time.
Yeah.
From the very beginning,
Yeah, White Boy 7th Street is like old head.
Vanoss
I still remember that video of like... There was a really sad video, White Boy 7th Street, where robbers broke into his house and they trashed his place and they even broke his parents' shrine because his parents passed away.
made it clear that his
I
claim
don't know if anyone remembers that.
to
I said yummers today. Oh, that's a normal word, man. Come on.
fame would be his editing. Because while his peers were uploading regular gameplay commentaries, Vanoss was experimenting with more ambitious projects, like musical remixes that synchronize gunshots to the beat. Or
Now do that with Blade, please.
used gunshots as the beat itself. And this unique style of content not only set him apart from the
Not gonna lie, you shape so much. Gavin, you're not the same Gavin that cosplays as the Doom guy on Instagram, right? You're not that guy. Are you? Is that the same guy or no? But yeah, what'd you say? You shape so much of my vocabulary for literal. I would say things out loud like brainlet and unlucky. I mean, no, I'm a furry on TikTok. Oh, unlucky. But yeah. There's a guy called Gavin who cosplays as the Doom guy, does a good job. I followed him back. But yeah, no, unlucky is like, it's the perfect word. Like brainlet and stuff, it's like, it's kind of bordering on the tism. But unlucky is just, it's such a perfect word.
competition, but it also helped him hone his craft
Unlucky.
as an editor. Because while these remixes gave Vanoss a head start, what really accelerated his growth was a formula he was developing from the very beginning.
I remember like once a week, multiple weeks out of a month, there were like...
Well, no, it's like, you know, you do like a Dark Souls 1v1 duel for like 20 minutes and then you beat the guy barely by the skin of your teeth. And then you just say, unlucky, the fly landed on the... Why does that fly just keep landing on the mic? What does he like about it?
Stretches where I would stay awake for like 30 to 40 hours.
I got so many dead flies I have to hoover up in this apartment. Like, I keep that window open to let fresh air in, and they just swarm into this place.
I would wake up one morning, go to school, be done with school, go to work, come home, record, edit. Evan, I know, was doing a very, like, he was doing a lot of that too, because he was going to school when we were all like really trying for YouTube and stuff, and he was working a lot harder on his videos. Like he was editing crazy. So
Yeah, Evan is like a business-minded genius.
I think that's how a lot of people, like in the early days, got their job. They were working, they were doing school, and then they come back and just work on videos constantly until they passed out.
He's not just a YouTuber.
No.
He's not just a musician. This guy does so much shit behind the scenes, and we all do. But he's just mastered it.
It's like good footage plus really good cutting with good vision, and then the right music tracks if it's
Mini lad on screen, unlucky.
appropriate, and you know, impact sound effects and like quick punch and zoom ins is
Yeah, I remember when I used to like edit all the videos, like doing the MLG and stuff like that.
like 80%
God, that was a throwback.
of it in my eyes.
It's like that how to pizza video I made.
One of the most remarkable aspects about Vanoss's videos is his consistency. As soon as you click on that rainbow gradient thumbnail, you know exactly what to expect. A funny clip as the cold open, followed by a title screen, and then a montage of skits and funny moments edited with subtitles, images.
That Parks and Recreation one he did was cinema. It was absolute cinema. I can't play the audio because fucking copyright. Yeah, they need the money, guys. They've got like 20 mil in their account. They definitely need the money. See if I can find it.
All right, Evan.
Yeah, it was like... I remember literally stealing this for like one of my videos. Like back in the day. It looks so basic now. But yeah, it was just such a good intro. That was like old head lore. I like how terrible it looks without any kind of audio. Just looks like trash. Is it gooning? Okay, wait, let him cook.
And sound effects topped off with a blooper reel. And this consistency helped Vanoss build a brand that people could recognize and trust. Creating this kind of loyalty with your audience is so important. This is why people choose Apple over Android or Nike over Adidas. And for Vanoss, this was especially true considering that his most popular videos came from recording sessions that his friends were also uploading. But it's not just that he had a formula, it's how good that formula was. There's a few things that make Vanoss's editing style so unique, and what stands out most to me is his use of cinematics. Many of the games that Vanoss plays include a theater mode or cinematic features that let you capture gameplay and then re-watch it from different angles. And Vanoss uses these tools to add an element of cinematography to his work, making his videos feel more like short films than regular gameplay. You'll see this a lot at the start of his videos, where he sets the stage and establishes the video's through line.
I want you to do it. Hit me.
Where are they?
Hit me.
Where are they?
Hit me.
Austin Powers bit.
This entire intro can be
God, that video is like well over 10 years old as well.
broken down into legit film techniques, like establishing shots, push-ins, singles, reverse, tracking. By establishing the who, what, when, and where, these cinematic intros help create a narrative, giving his videos a sense of story and structure rather
Dark Knight bit? Oh, I thought it was from Brokeback Mountain.
than feeling like a random mashup of clips. Vanoss also uses cinematics during the longer middle sections of his videos, where sticking to his in-game POV might make the video a bit boring. Take this video for example, featuring Vanoss and basically I do work in the same recording session, but notice the difference in how
Oh my god, it's the same map where Kitty0706 did his Elliot Goes to School series. Old ball knowledge there.
each of them presents the scene.
Mini lad. Hi. Basically,
Present.
in Vanoss.
Why did you pick Melbourne? It's such a fart hole. Well, everyone in Sydney hates everyone in Melbourne, and everyone in Melbourne hates everyone in Sydney. Let me go to Canberra where nothing happens, but cocaine is legal because people in Parliament snort it every day.
Here.
Or in this video, where Vanoss cuts to a brief cinematic sequence to really emphasize the
Is this true, actually? I got told that possession of cocaine is legal. There it is. Look at that. Look how corrupt your country is, bro. So cocaine is illegal in the capital, obviously, but possession of small amounts has been decriminalized. That's not in VIC or like whatever states you've got, only in the capital. Because they're They're snorting it when they're passing bills. And then it's like, oh, well, you know, I only hit 1.5 grams or got it from my kiddies before I sent them to school because I'm such a good member of parliament.
The funny moment.
How messed up is that, man?
All right, here I go, man. Boom.
AI, no. I got told that by a friend here, but I wanted to prove it.
I'm sorry.
During the mid-2010s, this approach to making videos was so unique in the gaming space and made Vanoss's videos so much more engaging and interesting to watch. Another thing that makes Vanoss's editing so good is his attention to detail. If you watch his videos closely, you'll start to notice very subtle edits that are more thoughtful than you may realize.
Canberra's better than the UK? Well, yeah, I mean, a capital where nothing happens is going to be safer than a capital where something happens. What do you mean Canberra's better than the entirety of the UK? I mean, yeah, the UK is a shithole, I get it, but like you're talking about like where nothing happens.
Like in
I would much rather watch a bad Marvel film where something happens as opposed to an A24 film where nothing happens.
this video, where Vanoss is playing
Shut up, I'm watching the Vanoss video.
Black Ops 2 zombies and gets knocked down, making his POV become less interesting. But instead of continuing to show his footage or cutting this part out, he switches to his friends' perspectives so the viewer can still follow the action in-game. Or in this clip, where H2O Delirious is in a completely different part of the map, Vanoss uses theater mode to show what's happening there instead of letting that moment be exclusive to Delirious's video. Spending
It's actually washed how terrible the third-person view models were for COD Zombies.
the extra time in theater mode to get this footage shows how much
Steals footage? Well, he wouldn't have stolen the footage. I think he would have said, hey guys, can you all record your separate POVs that I could use? And they'd be like, well, you're the boss, sure.
he cares about making every second of the video entertaining. Vanoss also has one of the most unique styles when it comes to using subtitles and images in his videos. Rather than just placing basic subtitles in the lower third of the screen and flashing an image on screen, he often animates them to enhance the humor.
Yo, everyone gather around this moving poster and just start saying random shit, and whatever we say, I'm gonna edit it onto the poster in my video.
Oh my god, watch H2O Delirious instead of this video. What are you doing? Oh my god, H2O sucks. Look at this picture. A fat person.
Evan! It's not me!
I don't think we still know to this day what he looks like, right? I don't think so. Oh, thank God that sun's gone behind the building. Thank Christ. No, he's never shown his face.
I'm watching though, and it's very enjoyable, but I'm not shooting.
I'm going further away. I'm gonna be in my Chiliad in a minute.
It wasn't that funny? Well, loads of people comment that he's just got like a fat voice, so... It's 40C tomorrow? No, I know. I'm not leaving the apartment, believe me.
Edits like these are very tedious and time-consuming to make. You have to manually animate these transitions frame by frame. And I think both of these examples highlight
Keyframing is actual hell. It is actual hell.
the time and effort Vanoss puts into every video. Because while it's easy for people like mainstream media to dismiss gaming YouTubers as people who are just playing games, Vanoss is a true creative with a vision for every video he makes.
No, don't play the copyrighted music, you moron. Idiot! Idiot, I gotta skip this now. Do you know how many times that song's been claimed on my stream? Wait, you got 9K subs, you can't even monetize the video. No wonder.
You just knew your videos. The second your video went up, there was no reason for anyone to watch yours.
I think you just have to...
One day, this YouTuber that makes a very good video here, you should all check him out. One day he'll understand. Copyright is your enemy. Your absolute enemy.
Good vision, you know? Like the cutting up the clips and being excited about what you're cutting up.
What's that? Adobe Premiere? Am I the last person on earth to still use Vegas, man? God damn it.
Up and, you know,
genuinely, everyone switched over to Premiere.
Having a vision for it from the start is the most important thing.
What you want to do is be...
Yeah, like, I haven't touched editing in like a minute, but like, I remember when I was doing the Total Chaos outro for the new video, I made it all myself. Like it was so fun to actually edit again. I was like, oh my god, this is actually fun.
Creative, and
I couldn't do it every day, but like there was still something cathartic to it. You use Vegas? Yeah.
it's not really
Why am I not switching over to Premiere? Don't you have to RAM preview a section just to play it with audio? Like, what is this, the Stone Age?
like a system where it's like, all right, I'm gonna clock in and work for like 5 hours. It's like you do it till you get it done, and when you're happy with your video. And sometimes that could be 5 hours, sometimes that could be.
Copyright is your enemy. Yeah, no, I love copyright, man. It's great, genuinely. I love how I can stream for 10 hours, and then if I play 5 seconds of, you know, Ice Spice going SpongeBob Big Boy Pants, the entire stream goes to her. She does need the money, though. She's going through a hard time.
Sometimes it could be, 16, 30 hours, and like that's why sometimes it takes several days to make a video. But for me, it's more about quality and just kind of.
It's actually crazy how like Vanoss was always shredded. Look at those biceps, man. Those triceps.
Seeing the video myself and being happy with it, and like saying, "Oh, I would have watched that video if I saw it on YouTube just randomly." So.
Overall, Vanoss's editing style was ahead of its time, giving his videos such a unique feel. It didn't.
It's kind of worth it though. Colin Stetson's work is good. Yeah, no, it's really good. Like the sad saxophone man, like it's great. I can't play it on stream, but the song I was gonna use. Oh, my likes are washed. Do I show my like songs? Oh god, this is cringe. It was gonna be there we go. The Love It Took to Leave You. That was the song I was gonna use for the Colin Stetson song.
Feel like
for Total Chaos.
Like you were.
It's got like a similar theme to it, but I think it's like better, like harder hitting.
Watching a random compilation of gaming clips. It almost felt like you were watching a well-produced
Asgore Undertale. Look, man, I said it was a bad idea to show it. Okay, I said it was a bad idea.
Sketch.
I just like random stuff that I listen to. Okay, and then I listen to it 200,000 times, then I get sick of it and I unlike the song.
Comedy show, and that actually.
Bowen is based. It's got like 2 songs that are good. I think the rest is a bit fruity, a bit too zesty. But yeah, his music is like really good though. Bro listens to video game OSTs. Do you know who you're watching right now?
Leads me to the second reason why Vanoss is so successful, which is that the Vanoss crew is not a...
When does Total Chaos come out? We're aiming for the end of January. Probably not. Probably early February.
Group of gamers. They're an improv group.
You guys are an improv group that your stage is a video game. It doesn't matter what game you're playing. It's all a platform for basically to do skits.
Yes. Mr. Anderson.
Doom 3 shotgun. See, that's inaccurate because the Doom 3 shotgun actually did something there.
You got me, Lobster?
Mm-hmm. All the way from Hogwarts.
We found our very specific type of humor works in sandbox games.
Sandbox games, yeah.
I'm here to watch Pluto Nash in 3D.
Yeah. When we have like infinite possibilities and we can do whatever we want.
That's
rap.
What I excel at.
See, I put farting in the title. There you go. You got it.
In like what I do on YouTube is like the improv kind of thing.
Goomba, fuck you.
Give me like a track to go down, like a little bit of structure, but then let me just kind of run loose with like my friends, and that's kind of
and it's
kind of how it has to be.
The Vanoss crew is basically a bunch of comedians and personalities who perform through video games. And any long-term viewer of the Vanoss crew knows that the reason we watch isn't to see high-level gameplay. It's for the hilarious skits, banter, and chemistry between the group.
Oh yeah, I remember they had like anime. Oh my god, I remember like back in the day, if you had an animator like draw stuff for you, you just repost it and get so many views.
In the mid-2010s, this kind of content was so unique in the gaming space because it was completely different from the typical Let's Play video that dominated the gaming genre. And this concept of improvised storytelling through video games was so ahead of its time. The reason why we loved watching Vanoss's videos is the same reason that people like watching improvised collaborative content like the Dream SMP Minecraft server. and the same reason people like modern role-playing games like GTA RP. Now, what's really interesting is how unique Vanoss's perspective is in all of this. Because during these skits and improvised funny moments,
you know what's so funny about Kai Cenat? I keep seeing all these TikToks of people being like, I could be the next Kai. And it's like, Kai did it in 12 months. Usher Speed did it in 3. I could do it in 1. And it's like, no, you can't, bro. Shut up.
Vanoss is often not the one being highlighted. It's Wildcat cracking jokes, Terrorizer doing funny voices, Delirious or Nogla saying something ridiculous. And because of this, Vanoss usually ends up with the best point of view while recording.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. Like, he's the grounded guy. Vanoss is the grounded guy. Everyone else was like a bit.
For example,
it's like a bit character.
We'll take this iconic video where the crew is improvising a scene from The Matrix.
I think I'm in the fucking wrong movie.
I mean, one person that reminds me of him, obviously doesn't put as much quality into it, is Smitty. And he's killing it right now. Like, he's still getting millions of views per video. I mean, look at that. That's insane. Like 1.3, 1.7, 2.5. Like, that's incredible. You know, like doing like, you know, 9 gag funny moments like in current year and still doing well. Yeah, it's insane. So it shows that you can actually still do content like that. Obviously, his content is nowhere near on the scale of what Vanoss's was, where they were like organizing skits and stuff like that.
God damn it!
Now watch that same scene from Terrorizer's point of view.
I think I'm in the fucking wrong movie.
You can't even see that he switched his character model to the Terminator, which is half the joke. Or in this video, where Wildcat and Nogla are improvising a cooking show.
Now, guys, now we're gonna add a little bit of nacho cheese in this dish.
But if you watch this from either of their perspectives, it's not as easy to follow what's happening because you can't actually see the main characters of the scene. It's like trying to shoot a movie in first person from the main character's point of view. You just wouldn't do that. And when you rewatch some of the Vanoss crew's most memorable moments, you'll start to realize this happens a lot. So when you consider these circumstances, in addition to Vanoss's editing skills, it's easy to see why his videos took off the way they did.
His videos were edited better than all of ours. They were creative and everything like that, and we were the actors, or we were you know, the people that were highlighted.
Realistically, what happened was we were all a bunch of personalities, and his channel was the ultimate culmination of those personalities in the best produced videos of the group.
Okay.
He had the best editing, he had all the perspectives, and we would all go into one video. And that's truly why we all grew the way we did.
Now, this isn't to say that Vanoss isn't funny himself, or that he owes all of his success to the people around him. Because the truth is, Vanoss is extremely talented, and certainly puts a lot of thought and effort into the skits and interactions.
Well, he'd be the one that does all the editing as well for the skits. And I imagine that he'd probably be the one to set them up and then like talk to his mates and be like, oh, can you say Big Chungus and then kill yourself?
That you see in his videos.
How do you...
I still miss Kitty0706. Yep, me too. He did some like... Honestly, like, I watched some of his videos and it was almost like he was Video Game Donkey, like before Video Game Donkey.
You and the crew come up with the skits, like...
He actually had a pretty similar voice as well, which is crazy for some of his videos.
The Matrix one also is the truth of...
Can you play the game already, you Foyd? Give it time. Tom Hanks gift. Just wait, okay?
That's what call
Thank you. Rip for the 5.
you just to redo lines. Yeah. Everyone will call me at like 2 in the morning, going over stuff, and just ask me could I hop on and redo some stuff. Yeah. Everyone will talk to me about like how could we incorporate this, and this, or whatever, and then we'll just spitball ideas. Like normally we're
Where did Foyd come from, by the way? I don't get it. Why did that word take off?
just sit in the car, and then one of us, not just me and him, but like someone else that's in the car, could throw out an idea, and then we bend the idea and then evolve, and it keeps changing and changing until we find something that really works.
Also, it's not like Vanoss takes sole credit for his work either. He always acknowledges the guys he plays with and how they helped build their success together.
I know for sure that the only reason that...
Oh no, femoid was always a word.
Like I'm as successful is because of these guys and like the people that I know and I talk to and play with on a daily basis. I mean, like they're all like super funny, all talented, like really cool people and just fun to be around. And like just that kind of camaraderie and like atmosphere just makes for good videos. And I honestly couldn't do any of this stuff like on my own.
I truly think that
what a humble man.
Guys in our group have very different voices and very different personalities, and that's what helped a lot. And I truly believe that. And it wasn't something that was super strategic. We got really lucky, you know?
Oh yeah, you can see Smitty there actually.
Have very different voices and very different personalities, and that's what helped.
Yeah, there he is. That's Smitty.
A lot.
I'm pretty sure.
I truly believe that. And it wasn't something that was super strategic. We got really lucky, you know?
So when you put all of this together, it really was the perfect storm for success.
He will never say Floyd, but he will say woman moment. I mean, woman moment is like, it adds so much more layers, though. Come on.
On YouTube.
Woman moment.
Between his creative...
That's not Smitty. Is it not? That's Moon Snuckle. You have just made that name up.
Editing and unique role in this really talented and creative group of friends, Vanoss managed to create something truly special. But there's just one problem. Anything this special can't last forever.
For the most part, it seems from the outside looking in, looks like you guys are all in sync. Well, you do a good job of portraying it.
Not really. We're all in our like 30s now. We all have our own lives that we've carved out the last 15 years. Everyone's going in different directions. We can't all like do what we used to do back then, where we were all like in our early 20s, didn't care about a social life, didn't have a job, didn't go to school. All we did was play games all day. And like, I still aspire to do that and love.
Thank you, Japan, for the 2. How's Fear and Hunger performing? Terrible. I've fallen off.
Loved doing that.
They got 2.2 million views in 4 days. I'm going to call it a day.
Yeah.
And I try to emulate that as much as I can, but at the end of the day, like I have my wife I have to hang out with.
Of
I have my
course.
house to take care of. I have, you know.
I have my wife that I have to hang out with. It's like not even a commitment. It's like, I'm going to hang out with the wife again, boys. I'll talk to you later.
Other stuff in the YouTube sphere of just managing emails and sponsors and trips and all that kind of stuff to take care of on the side. So it can't quite work that way.
Over the past 5 years or so, the Vanoss crew have become increasingly fragmented as they've grown older and...
Well, not fragmented. It's like they've gone their own... I mean, okay, Mini Lad, they probably all despise. Fair enough. But like, at the same time, yeah, it's like they've got their own lives, right? It's not like they've fragmented as in like in a negative way.
started focusing on their lives outside of YouTube. Whether it's getting married or having kids.
I recently had a new addition to my family, baby Lyris. She is 2 months now.
Or taking a step back.
Anytime I see a YouTuber have a child, it makes me very scared of my mortality. Unironically.
This is the hardest video I've ever made, and I have...
Like, these people are having kids, and I'm just sat here, like, setting my phone background and my Discord profile picture to Vox from Has Been Hotel. Like, that something went wrong in my brain when it was being formed, unironically. Something went deeply wrong.
I haven't even started yet, but I'm stepping away from doing YouTube as a full-time job.
With everyone going in different directions.
Daddy, what does inflation mean? Ban that guy. Ban Steph XD. I want him out for that comment. I don't even care that you're an 8-month member. Get him out. Thank you, Hololight, for the 20 months. Happy New Year. Did you wake up from a coma? It's been but thank you, I appreciate it.
Getting together to make videos was bound to get harder. Not to mention, the gaming scene has also changed.
Vox is a goated character. Yeah, I'm simping for him, sadly.
And
I'm a stan.
For a
#1 stan.
Group of game
subreddit. We'll hear nothing else about it.
Gamers.
The Has Been Hotel subreddit.
The games they play will inevitably have an effect on the kinds of videos they make, how much fun they're having, and how well those videos will perform.
The Black Ops 2 era was a pretty exciting time just because of the sort of jump, I guess, like everyone's career, you know?
Yeah.
And like the innovation that happened with like just the type of videos that were being made and then going on to GTA, it was like, it was cool.
GTA was like where they actually got the views though, I think. That's where they actually were able to carve out their career.
And now it's like, there's nothing really new to do. YouTube is not not the same as it was. A lot of us started.
I was tired of like my success on YouTube being boiled down to like whether a game was popular or not.
Oh shit.
I'm making the same content I was,
Oh
but the
my-
views
oh.
are like a fourth of what they were, and it's mostly because people just don't care about this game as much.
Yeah.
So whether it's running out of new games to play, exhausting all possibilities in old favorites, or just a decline in quality of new releases, this has created yet another challenge for the Vanoss crew. And because of these circumstances, crew members like Vanoss have begun losing interest in their craft and pursuing new ones.
Because Evan only plays on
I'm just gonna get your address, man. I'm not even gonna say ban him.
Tuesdays. Evan records on Tuesdays and sometimes Wednesdays, unless there's a sponsored video deadline. I love you to death, Evan, but it's just, it became so frustrating. And it's been like this for years, and you know it. We call it Vanoss Tuesdays.
Vanoss Tuesdays.
But other people also have different aspirations, like even Vanoss. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to speak on his behalf too much, but like he's big into the music stuff right now.
Right.
But he'd be foolish to
It's actually weird how many YouTubers do end up going down that music route.
ignore his.
I mean, you had Filthy Frank, I think like Tubbo, part of the Wholesome Chungus Minecraft group, like he got into like DJing. There was... Who else was a YouTuber that got into music?
YouTube channel.
I
So
don't
he still
remember.
does his YouTube channel, but I would say almost to a part-time type amount. And that's so he can have that time to also work on the music thing, which he's more passionate about, because in his
Chills YT. Bart Baker. Bart Baker just became a China shill. Ah, Vicstar. Yes. He got huge into music.
eyes, he's like, I beat YouTube. I beat YouTube 8 years ago. I was like the biggest gaming creator.
Yeah.
I got all the views. I got all the money. I got all the accolades, whatever. It doesn't drive him as much.
Yeah.
If you've been following Vanoss for a while, it's probably not a secret to you that he's very passionate about music. He's played guitar for a long time, produced, released, and performed electronic music under the name Rinks for a while, he co-owns a record label called Avant Garden, and today is releasing music under his real name, Evan Fong. As of recording this video, he's released 3 songs, has an album on the way, and is showing no signs of slowing down.
But hopefully there's going to be people out there that find this music that don't even know who I am, or, you know, what my gaming channel is, or what Rinks is. That's always a big goal of mine, that my music...
It's not over. Shut up.
Won't just be completely overshadowed by all the other things that I've done on the internet. And that'll be pretty hard. Maybe impossible. We'll see.
So at this point, it may seem like a career in music is Evan's YouTube retirement plan, which given...
Thank you, Viva, for the 18 months. Happy 45th, but fuck off. I don't even care you're an 18-month member. Get out.
How much gaming and YouTube have changed, and with the crew drifting apart, could come sooner than we think. But not too soon. Evan hasn't officially discussed if or when he plans to retire, and he's still posting 3 times a week. But have you ever wondered what all of this must feel like from Evan's perspective? Continuing to be defined by something that you're just not as passionate about anymore in a time where everything feels so different from what it used to be. This is...
Thank you, Japan, for the 2 to help pay for your... I'm going to fucking pull up your channel and humiliate you right now, you piece of shit. I can see that you're verified. What's your name? It's like colon Japan. You got a check mark. Let's pull up his channel. Oh my god. Oh.
Not an uncommon
Whatever.
problem for experienced creators, and can be a very confusing time filled with what no creative is immune to: self-doubt.
Hey, what's up guys? So today I have some Modern Warfare 2 beta, and I wanted to let you guys know that I was a little hesitant on posting this, and even though I had a lot of fun playing with the guys over the last weekend and just this past week, I just felt like this footage just doesn't hold up to the stuff that I've done in the past, and it's kind of silly to think...
Do you know how many like video game reviews that I've made that I've had to scrap because I'm just like, this sucks? One that I still get reminded of to this day is when I tried to cover the Resident Evil 2 remake. And I got like 80% of the way there, and then I was like, this sucks. I'm not doing it. I'll go, okay.
You know, at heart, I truly do think about how entertaining...
Look, man, it's coming for you all. The hairline is coming for you all. Don't make fun of me.
Entertaining the video is going to be. And as you guys know, in most cases, that's determined by how silly the game is and how much fun we're having. But Call of Duty is different just because...
Dude, you guys bullied me so much, I had to get my teeth whitened. You're gonna make me start taking finasteride now.
We used to do so many gameplay-based things, you know, trying to get the coolest kill cams and, you know, ninja diffuses and all that, which makes the bar super high and everything I do such a major letdown. You know, all of a sudden, it's not just about having a good time.
Wait, finasteride isn't the HRT, is it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god. No, that's not the HRT. No, okay, no, I got it. Okay, yep, that's the one. That's the one I wanted.
Time with my friends, like I'm thinking about all these other things and how I'm gonna make this video be like the great return to Call of Duty in the big moment where people get to see something that reminds them of the past. And I just know that's not possible. I mean, for many reasons. One, the game is way different, the community is way different, and you know, what's entertaining now is different than back then. And also, I just suck at Call of Duty or just any competitive video game in general.
No one sucks at COD, bro. Like, you've got a job, you've got hobbies. The game is full of sweats. Like, like, the amount of children and jobless that haunt that game's servers is incredible. The jobless have nothing better to do. The children basically got all the free time in the world.
And you guys know this. The only reason I was kind of okay at Call of Duty back in the day was because I played it.
Like the amount of jobless hordes out there, man, that just sweat that game 24/7. I don't even care if you're jobless, genuinely. Like, I don't even have a problem with that. You know, even if you don't want a job, genuinely. But if you're jobless and you sweat cards, then there's a problem and you need psychiatric help.
So often, and I also had a gaming headset when most people didn't. I don't have any natural skill. I fucking suck at pretty much most things in life, honestly.
Self-doubt is an extremely common problem for creative people. It's the...
I mean, most YouTubers end up having AIDS. What is it? It's not AIDS. COVID? No. Imposter syndrome. That's right. I remember being told that like imposter syndrome is a huge thing, and I was like, nah, it's not. But I feel like a lot of people get it because it's like you've got this huge platform and you basically, you know, it's not like, I mean, YouTube is a job where it's like, you didn't have to work up the corporate ladder. You didn't have to get promotions. You didn't have to get like a degree. You just started uploading videos.
And that creeps in when you start questioning if...
It's funny. It goes both ways, right? I've noticed with YouTubers, it's like you either become very insecure and like, you know, you'll be very forward in videos, but then in person, you're quite introvert. I noticed that with like PewDiePie, for example. Or it goes the other way, where you just get a complete God complex ego and think you're above everyone else.
Your work is good enough.
Decision. However, it's first of all, it's been screwing over my health.
The Too Mad complex. I don't think that's fair to say. I don't think Too Mad had an ego. I think he just had very, very bad ADHD, and he was very impulsive, which, you know, I am as well. But and then, you know, he always had that kind of like manic energy, but then he started taking drugs. And I think when you're not sober, you're not the same person. So, yeah, I think if he never started taking drugs, I guarantee you that he would still be here. And he would be incredibly successful and still making content. It's just really sad that he fell down that rabbit hole, genuinely.
And it still kind of is.
Or upcoming ones.
Because keep in mind, he started off on weed. And then, you know, they say weed is the gateway drug. And then stoners say, oh, it isn't, bro. I can control it. But it's like... For a lot of people, it is, especially if you've got something like ADHD, where your executive function, which is your decision making, your, you know, should I do this? Should I not do this? It's like fucked already. But then if you're inebriated, like you're not sober, it's gone. It's out the window. So no wonder he went onto like more harder and harder and harder drugs to get that fix.
Evan,
like it's sad. Genuinely, it is.
Seems like the kind of person to put it.
But that changed like that. the cocktail of drugs he was on changed his entire personality.
Is all into whatever he's doing.
The only time I could get good at anything is if I like spend unhealthy amounts of time doing whatever that is.
But when you're putting that much effort into something that you're about ready to move on from, it can...
How's burnout been for you? Well, it's the complete opposite now. I'm ready to fucking go. But yeah, no, I've gone through stages of burnout, definitely. You know, usually just kind of not uploading, gaming, gooning.
Can leave you feeling lost. If you listen to all three of the...
I have not paused 271 times. There is no... Nah, you're just making up numbers now, man.
Evan's newest songs, you'll notice some dark themes present throughout the lyrics. In his first release, Spawn, there's several instances where Evan visualizes feelings of being lost, emptiness, and a desire to
It's crazy, like, when a guy goes on a podcast and he actually talks about his feelings, it's like, don't joke about that, don't joke about that. It's like, no wonder people don't open up. It's a joke. He's doing a bit.
Dude, that sounds like Evan. When Evan went
Beetlejuice? Yeah, he's based.
through his, like, the really depressive stage, and I'm like, Evan, these jokes aren't sounding like jokes no more. You okay, bro?
Yeah.
Is it OBS that's fucking up? Are we good? Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. I actually, like, that was the perfect timing. I had such a crash out at chat for a second, and I think the stream cut off at the exact time. So that was like a blessing. Thank God. Okay. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
inspiring I think these songs actually are, and what I believe they reveal about Evan's current mindset. Now, full disclosure, these are my interpretations of his lyrics, so feel free to take them with a grain of salt. But while my or your interpretations of his music may not reflect exactly what Evan was thinking while writing it, I don't think that necessarily makes what...
I said a slur? No, I didn't. I did a Succession bit. I was basically saying, wake up zombies, because you've got the same 4 unfunny people spamming in chat, despite the view count being at its highest.
Either of us took from it any less meaningful. And I think that what I've personally taken...
Guys, I know a lot of you are employed and you're at work and you've got a much more respectable career than I will ever have, but please take 5 minutes to stop serving that person at Costco and type something in chat so they stop doing the fucking pause count a bit, please.
Evan's music is very relevant to what I've just discussed, so I want to share it anyway. With that being said, I'd like to revisit Spawn and Miss Melancholy together, because the music video for Miss Melancholy picks up right where the music video for Spawn leaves off, which to me suggests that they're connected in the story they're telling. What I find most interesting about the lyrics of these two songs is this notion of not regretting when you feel lost, and actually missing times when you felt melancholic. And yes, I'm reading Miss Melancholy literally because, according to Evan,
there we go, they're alive!
Melodic magazine,
they live! The zombies, they woke up!
So why would you ever look back on a time in your life like this with peace and nostalgia? Well, this reminds me of something that I heard musician Jacob Collier say about moments like these in the creative process.
Like, there's no evidence to suggest that you're not right.
I don't mean to be mean. He looks like a Dr. Seuss character.
On time, you know, where you are. Everything's going to plan. There's no evidence to support that that's not the case for you.
That's not a bad thing, by the way.
And I can think of times in my life where I've been really disoriented, or I've lost my feeling like I know where I'm going, or I'm not feeling inspired, and look back at those moments and
look at your hair. fuck is wrong with my hair? Right, it's a bit long. Getting it cut tomorrow, mate.
What happened? It felt like the thing was going wrong. It
sounds like a sober colossal.
Felt like I was losing the thing. But actually what was happening is I was just halfway around this loop, the circuit to get back to this. But from here, you can't see this bit. But you just need to have faith that you're moving in the right direction. And I
show headphone dent. Nah, not for $2. Nah, brokey.
I think it's
$10. I do it.
Very important thing to remember that.
Self-doubt, burnout, and creative dissatisfaction are challenges that every creative...
All right, not reading chat for a minute. This is true, how you have to keep reinventing yourself.
I'm so happy to watch one of my childhood YouTubers react to vids of my other childhood YouTubers.
Thank you, General Toast, the 10. I'm nostalgia baiting. Yeah, I feel like you have to keep reinventing yourself. That's why he's doing VanossGaming on the side, but he's not making it his whole thing. It's more like a job. A hobby, even. Thank you, Jedi, for the Prime. You know, it's like he's focusing on the music now. It's like a lot of YouTubers, they can keep grinding like forever, but eventually they will get that kind of burnout. I mean, look at Jay Schlatt. He basically quit his second channel the other month, I think. I'm not sure if that's like a hiatus or it's permanent.
Goes through. Everyone
but yeah, a lot of people spend time like reinventing themselves.
Experiences feelings of being lost or uninspired.
You know what? There's probably a reality where like I became successful on YouTube through MLG and I just never left that era. And I'm a 28-year-old man now in some other universe, just still making MLG videos, and I'm pulling probably about 27 views.
But that doesn't
Could you imagine?
necessarily mean you're off track. And it's in these moments of uncertainty that trusting you're headed in the right...
Thank you, Rip, for the 10. Show the headphone dent. It's nothing. Like, you've got... Look at that. You actually got nothing on me, bro. Unlucky. Thanks for the 10, though, man. Thanks for the 10, man. Appreciate it. And thank you, Jedi Squirrel, for the 2 gifted. And thank you, Yoshi, for the 2 gifted. Appreciate it.
direction is so important. To me, this is...
Yeah, you guys can say nothing there, bro. Unlucky. First W I get this whole stream.
What Evan's songs are really about. I don't think this Miss Melancholy character that Evan seems to be...
What does the yellow block emoji mean? What does that mean? Lumi, what does the yellow block mean? I don't know. You're getting a timeout. I'm actually timing you out. I've opened up the YouTube
How
tab
much
so I
for
can
a
time
loving
people out now.
memory section in the next main channel video? 1000 more. How many gold coins will it take for the digital jester to dance?
Thank you, Klepto, for the 28. I feel like accepting money to put in loving memory of a video is like pretty fucking immoral, to be honest. I would like, okay, no meme. I would genuinely feel bad taking someone's money just to put like someone that I don't know, their name in my video. That feels very wrong to do that. So I don't think I'd do that. But yeah, thank you for the 28, Klepto.
referencing is a person in the same way that you and I are, but instead is like a personification of the thoughts and feelings that he experienced during his darker times. And
Thank
by
you, Jamie, for the
speaking
26.
to and about her in the song,
What slop are we chugging today? React, Andrew.
Evan is communicating to us how he reflects on those moments today. So when he says, "I was wrong with your sorrow," I interpret that as him saying he shouldn't have perceived these times as purely negative. He recognizes how confusing it can be to feel both bad and good about these times, but ultimately acknowledges that this is a part of the
I love how this is such a huge trend with YouTubers doing music videos now. Like using the VHS filter. Like, no hate on it. I think it's sick.
process and will only lead to growth. With the phrase Miss
Well, it's not even a filter. Like, it literally was filmed on a camcorder.
Melancholy also serving as a message, suggesting that you take on this perspective. And for these reasons, you shouldn't regret feeling lost in the creative process, because it presents an opportunity for you to reinvent yourself or respawn. And no matter what anyone else thinks, whether they understand your next move